guys, it's your girl Keiko Alingas back with another video, not just for all my gear addicts, but for all my fellow wrestling addicts as well. As a lot of you may know, World Wrestling Entertainment launched their highly anticipated WWE Network earlier this week. What you may not know is that I'm a huge wrestling fan. I was even fortunate enough to be on hand with the Gear Addix crew to cover the WWE Network announcement back in January while we were in Vegas for CES.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Now, just a quick recap for those who don't know, the WWE Network is essentially a 24/7 streaming network with all kinds of original WWE programming that you can access on your computer, smartphone, tablet, and numerous gaming and media devices. They even have a huge on-demand library that contains practically every Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-view, and so on in the company's existence. Without a doubt, this is an exciting and revolutionary concept and is by no means a traditional television network. And being that the network does not have an actual television home, then you'd have to use one of the several methods to get the full WWE viewing experience on your big screen. Let's face it may be fine to watch an old episode of Raw on your phone while on the treadmill, but that's no way to watch a live broadcast of WrestleMania 30 with your friends. With that said, if you've seen the ads, WWE does disclose that there are several devices you can use to get the network on your big screen, such as newer generations of Roku or Apple TV. If you're a gamer, however, then you can simply use one of the gaming consoles that you may already have, such as the PlayStation 3 and 4 or Xbox 360 and 1. But if you happen to own none of those devices and don't want to shell out another couple $100, then perhaps your best and cost-efficient bet would be using our favorite gadget, the Google Chromecast, which still runs for a very reasonable $35. Now, despite the fact that the Chromecast has never been mentioned in any of the network's public advertisements, we happen to have first-hand knowledge that the WWE is a huge proponent of this device. How do we know? Well, these guys were actually part of the goodie bags that WWE was gracious enough to give us during the network announcement. So thank you, WWE, for that. We'll just add this to our collection. If you know nothing about the Chromecast, we actually have an in-depth 2-part review of this guide that you can watch linked right after this video. But for now, I've already got the Chromecast hooked up to this TV and I'm logged into my WWE Network account on my computer. As you can see, we have a live stream of the Royal Rumble playing right now. So in order to get this on my TV, all I have to do is click this cast button on the top right of my browser. All right, and there you have it. As you can see, my WWE Network webpage is now mirrored on my HDTV. And to get the full screen experience, I just hit the full screen button on the bottom of the media player. And there you go, definitely the WWE Network as it should be viewed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to waste another couple of hours catching up on my favorite Undertaker matches. So if you don't see any videos from me for a while, you'll know why. But for more information on the Chromecast and the WWE Network, be sure to log on to our website at gearaddix.com. I'm Keiko Alingas, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. For even more videos from Gear Addix, be sure to subscribe to us right here on our YouTube channel. And for more information on the product featured in this video, click on the link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.